I am thoroughly impressed with what I'm reading about the man, Chadwick Boseman. Not the actor, but the man. He had a great, unfortunately, short career as an actor. Played a handful of great historical figures in the movies, and of course, the biggest one of all is Black Panther, which he'll be most known for. He did some very good things on film, but away from the camera, away from Hollywood, away from the industry. It seemed like, and from what I've been reading and hearing, it seems like Chadwick Boseman was just a great man. He touched a lot of people, and I am thoroughly impressed with that. That legacy in itself, I believe, is what you live for. Whatever time you get on this planet, how you impact people, and just in short moments, an evening here, a daytime here, a phone call there, even a text message or social media posting, whatever it may be, a direct message, however you interact with day-to-day life with people, I believe is the legacy the positive legacy you want to leave behind outside of whatever you do with your career. Because those moments live forever. You know, those are the moments that live forever. How you affect people emotionally live forever. And it seemed like Chadwick was a fantastic guy, man. And hats off to him, really. It reminds me of another gentleman who unfortunately passed away at a young age, but he had a great impact in his career and on the city that he lived and played in. And I'm talking about Mr. Walter Payton. I was living in Chicago when he unfortunately passed away. And he was a great Hall of Fame, top 5 running back in the NFL for many years. He won a Super Bowl for the city of Chicago. But when he passed away, I gotta say, it had to be at least a week of phone calls into sports radio talk shows and just regular talk shows where people were just spilling their guts emotionally about how Walter Payton was as a man away from the field. And a lot of people was in contact with Walter for whatever reason. And a lot of those moments were just short moments, and handshakes, or just a hello, or an afternoon, or it was brief, and some of it was kind of like situation where maybe they interacted with him over a period of time. But no matter the length of time, Walter Payton had an emotional, personal effect on them, and it went on. Like I said, it felt like weeks and weeks. It might have just been 4 or 5 days, but everybody, kids, young people, middle-aged people, old people, had nothing but great things to say about Walter Payton. And that's kind of what I'm getting from Chadwick. I mean, he was kind of a cool, laid-back dude, and despite all his notoriety as an actor, he always came off as just kind of that smooth guy, man. And so he was very low-key. So maybe I'm a little taken aback by or I would just say surprised that you know what, I wouldn't even say surprised. It's just that I didn't see that coming with the amount of praise that he's been getting, and I give nothing but props to him for that, man, and more props for keeping his illness to himself. He very well could have made that public, but he fought with that for 4 years with colon cancer, and I tip my cap to the brother for just keeping that private and dealing with it, and still going to work making movies while taking treatments for cancer. But it's unfortunate that he ended up falling ill and passing. But his legacy as a man, just like Walter Payton, his legacy as a man on a day-to-day, on a day-to-day, moment to moment, his life is where his legacy stands. And to me, that's the biggest Hollywood star that you can give him. As great as he was on film, what he was as a man is impressive. Subscribe, follow, share.
So you can run and tell that.